We're loading. Things gonna get weird today?
Let's get back into it. I
I
think
think
so.
I hope so.
What am I looking at here? As soon as Utaro steps into the classroom, he walks over and slaps a piece of paper on my desk. A club resignation form. Ah, yes.
Yeah, but last time it was already on our desk.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Wait, there's something written above it. A letter of expulsion? It seems I had made a mistake in inviting you to the BD club. As of today, you're out. Okay. How are you okay with this? I mean, I didn't want to join in the first place. I didn't realize you were such a coward. You call yourself a man? Don't you feel the weight of loneliness upon your shoulders? Find your dreams. That's how a real man lives.
um, I mean, didn't he? Well, I guess he hasn't found his dream because we're not really with Miyuki right now.
Yeah. You have fun without me, buddy. Yutaro can keep screaming all he likes, but I. Huh? Out of nowhere, Yutaro grabs me by the collar. He glares at me with an intensity about 50% more obnoxious than usual. Yutaro? I'm cutting ties with you.
Is this the same playthrough where he said he loved us? But that was also because he just
I
wanted to
think
make out
so.
with Aoi.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What? I can't be friends with you if you won't even go looking for Mukuo. Never speak to me ever again. Cutting ties. Familiar word pierces my heart. Come on, that's not funny. I'm not messing around. I'm serious. Shinichi, I know you know. If you let your dreams slip away, you'll ruin your life. And I know you know what you know need to do.
I'm gonna save before we make this choice, just because I don't I,
Yeah.
I don't know which is the right choice. Um, I'm assuming. Well, part of me assumes search for my dreams is the right choice, but also let it go could partially be the right choice because maybe something bad happens if you don't look for Aoi. But I'm leaning towards search at least for now.
Yeah, me too. Let's search. Utaro's willing to cut ties with me over this. I've been turning a blind eye to it for a while now, but I know I can't just sit on my ass. I'm gonna go look for Owie. Attaboy! Now that's a real BD boy if I ever saw one. Utaro rips up the letter of expulsion. The search begins today after school. Huh? Are you coming with me? But of course, I'm your captain after all. Alright, see you then. You certainly will. We exchange a firm handshake. Meanwhile, Yuki glares silently at us from across the room. Let's find those dreams. Yeah, that threw me off for a second. Apparently, Yutaro decided to change clothes for this. Guess he wants to wear his enthusiasm on his sleeve, literally. So, what's the plan? We should figure something out. Or we could wing it. Akebona Yutaro, the champion of winging it. And wing it we do. At some point during the search, he gets distracted by a pretty girl in the street and decides to follow her.
That's not creepy at all.
Then we take a break and hang out at the batting cages. Then we get chased by a random stray dog. Then, when we try to ask around about Owie, people think we're hitting on them.
What? Why?
Then the older lady at the tobacco shop bats her lashes at us.
Ew.
Then we follow our dreams all the way to the adult store.
Oh, I bet you did. Oh well.
Imagine if she's actually in there, though. Is any of this really going to help us find her? Not like you actually want to find her anyway. What? You're glad Muko's gone, aren't you? Of course not. Would you rather set the record straight at the risk of someone getting hurt? Or leave things vague and run away? What's your typical go to response?
What?
We spent every day after that just wandering around town. Every day we brainstormed places how we might go. Every day I wondered to myself, where are you right now? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? She was spending her nights at a manga cafe, but she never explained why she refused to go home. She was avoiding her parents, but she never told me why they made her life so hard. She would typically never let her emotions show, but I never knew what made her hide them. She often mixed up fiction with reality, but I could never be sure if she was serious. She believed that God made our world as a video game, but I don't know what led her to that conclusion in the first place. And now that she's gone, I finally realized just how little I ever really knew about her. Hey, Eru, you're a transceiver cat, right? Which means you can sense Aui's signal, right? Could you take me to her? But Eru ignores me. I can't pick up signals on my own, and I can't get through to her over the phone. All I can do is search for her the only way I know how. As I stare up at the night sky, I think back. The thing she fixated on when we visited Catnip. The way she licked her ice cream from Kurakami Electronics. How she used to open her potato chip bags. The flavors she liked best. The path she chose on the way to the corner store. The way she'd act anytime we spotted a dog. Which side of the sidewalk she chose. The way she walked down the stairs.
You're very observant, my dude.
The way she carried her book bag. Which shoe she would put on first. The way she'd blink at me. The way she looked at me and Miyuki. Every slight movement. Every breath. They all rush vividly to the forefront of my mind. These memories are all so important to me, and I refuse to let them go. I always thought Muko was kind of like a mannequin, but at some point, I started thinking maybe she feels pain like the rest of us, almost like she's some sort of human being or something. Yutaro leans against the vending machine as he talks. For all his obnoxious behavior, deep down he really does care. Thanks for spending your weekend helping me with this. After all that walking, I think I figured out how I feel. Ha ha, but of course, my good sir. Just call me the Evangelist of Dreams. Yeah, I'm not gonna call you that. Oh, sorry, one sec. I pull out my phone. There's an email from Yuki in my inbox. It reads, Are you busy later?
Oh, well.
I need to talk to you. Please come by the batting cages tonight. It's important. The moon is gorgeous tonight. Crickets chirp as I walk down by the river. I haven't been back to the batting cages since that fateful day. Miyuki's form is beautiful, just as it always is. Baseball flies up and hits the net.
Want a turn?
I'll pass.
Don't you ever get tired of just watching?
Not really. And apparently you don't get tired of swinging either.
Of course not. I really love it. I love standing here, my eye on the ball. I have are are my sounds like not on? Because I have a feeling that there should be sounds happening.
Oh, I thought that was just Discord.
All right, apparently my audio is all messed up. So we're good now. No acting, no
Yep.
lies. I don't have to think. I can just be myself, my raw self.
Somehow, I feel like I know what she's getting at. Yuki swings that bat like she's been freed from all the world's troubles.
Now that she's gone, now that she's far away. Now that I miss her, I finally understand. I'll be perfectly honest. I always hated Aoi. I wanted her gone. I didn't want to be around her, but at the same time, I couldn't shut her out. Somewhere deep down, I wanted to be her. She was true to others and true to herself, and she always stood up for what she believed in, and I liked that about her. So I decided maybe I could be like that. Maybe I could learn to be like her, to stop overthinking and start facing my fears head on. And now, Shinichi.
He turns back to face me. The batting cages are dead silent. Everything comes to a standstill. I'm rooted to the spot like she's got me by the heart.
Will you hear me out?
I get it. I understand why Miyuki would envy a stubborn, uncompromising girl like Aoi. And now that Aoi's changed her, I know what she's going to say. She was terrified of hurting anyone, and of getting hurt herself. And so she suppressed her feelings for all these years.
I want you to know that I...
Huh?
What is it?
I just heard something. A very familiar meow. Hastily, I look over in the direction of the sound.
Oh,
Eru!
wait, weren't you, like, at his house?
Yeah, how'd you get here? Sure enough, it's Aoi's kitten. How did you get here from my house, you little furball? Do you want me to follow you or something? Aoi had called Eru a transceiver cat. Sure, maybe it was just one of her delusions. But that very kitten somehow escaped the confines of my house and traveled all this way just to find me. Eru.
Shinichi,
Before I can take a single step, Miyuki calls out to me. Her voice is shaking, her hands balled into fists.
are you leaving? Right in the middle of our conversation? I'm gonna save.
Yeah, I don't like this one. Why can't we just, like, talk and then go to Eru? Like, it's as if we have to do one or the other.
Yeah. Um, my guess is go with the cat. But if it turns out that this is all wrong, then we have the save and we can go back and stay with Miyuki.
Yeah, that's true. There's no guarantee Eru will actually take me to Aoi. It's not worth abandoning Miyuki over it. There's absolutely no logical reason why I should follow Eru. I know that.
But they're a kitten.
And yet, I have to go. I have to settle this once and for all. Miyuki takes a single deep breath, filling her lungs completely, then exhales slowly. She nods reluctantly.
But in exchange, you'd better hear me out later.
Alright, see you then.
Shinichi!
Oh, it did it. As I take off running, Miyuki calls out to me.
I'll be waiting. That's a promise, you hear me? I'll be waiting.
I find Eru sitting outside the entrance to the building. I'm genuinely impressed the little furball made it all the way here on those tiny legs. As I scoop the kitten into my arms, his whiskers perk up. Aoi's calling, isn't she? Let me guess, this way? Eru meows in response, as though he understood my question. My feet carried me forward, unwavering. I haven't seen Aoi for days now. Somehow, my transmission just couldn't get through to her. Our connection is tenuous at best, but at least it's there. Is this fate, or is she here? The answer is obvious. After all, the pedestrian gate is unlocked. And she's the only one who knows how to pick it. And as on that one fateful day, sure enough, the roof is unlocked too. Eru darts forward. This is my first time seeing the roof at night. For a moment, the nightscape takes my breath away. On first glance, the roof is deserted, but I know if I turn around, I'll find nobody. Huh? Aoi isn't on top of the roof either. She's not here? She was supposed to be here. Aoi used to spend every day up there staring up into the sky. She'd stick her broken phone straight into the air and call God. She's nowhere to be found. Eru looks at the ladder and meows as if to push me forward. But no matter how hard I look, Aoi?
Boop, 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 boop.
Aoi, are you there? I pick up her signal ever so faintly. Hastily, I bolt up the ladder. Whoa. Aoi? There she is, sprawled out on the top of the roof. Aoi? Hey! I pull her into my arms. She's freezing cold. She's not breathing.
Uh-oh.
Her eyes are closed. So, who was dialing just now? My battery is dying. Oh, that's not me. Sorry. Aoi's smartphone is lying on the ground beside her. I can see the game version of Aoi on screen. Hey, Aoi! Aoi! What's wrong? Answer me! Just when I finally found you. God damn it. I just have to do something. But what?
Need to recharge. Wanna get zappy. Save.
I mean, there's only one thing to do.
I mean, I feel like both of these are valid options, but I think this one is what we should do.
Yeah. She's not breathing. I never took any first aid training, so I'm basically just winging it, but... I take a deep breath in.
You farted in her mouth.
Ew. I press my lips to hers.
He just goes,
Take that, Aoi. A spark of electricity shoots through me. Praying for a miracle, I blow my lung full of air into her. Some weird sound effects. Please wake up, Aoi, please. There's something I haven't told you yet. I don't want it to end like this.
What? What?
Feel
Uh-oh.
something move against my lips.
Uh-oh.
Aoi blinks her eyes.
It's her lizard tongue.
Ew, her lizard tongue. Finally, her chest begins to rise and fall once more.
Boop, boop, boop.
Hey, Aoi, it's me. Can you hear me?
She?
Yeah, it's me, Shinichi.
Why are you here?
I picked up your transmission.
My transmission?
Eru meows into her ear.
Oh. My transmission went to you instead of God?
Apparently so.
My body is all zappy. Did you recharge me?
What do you mean?
Aoi's battery died.
Oh, I see. I'm glad she's conscious, but it's too early to relax just yet. I take out my phone. There's no point in calling an ambulance. Oh, my bad again.
Heckin'.
What do you mean there's no point?
Stay with me. That way Aoi can recharge. Save. Anytime there's a choice, even if I think I know what the game wants, but we'll talk to
Yeah,
Aoi.
alright. If that's what she wants, I won't say no. I have this feeling like if I don't give her what she wants, she's going to vanish off into some distant world.
Boop boop. Aoi can feel your electricity. Zappy. Zappy. Aoi has Wanted to recharge for so long. Zappy. Zappy.
Yeah, I bet. Feel free to recharge as much as you like.
Oh well.
Sure enough, the more we talk, the more Aoi seems to recover. It's almost like she's actually recharging her batteries. Hey, can I ask you something? Why did you ghost us like that? Conflicted, Aoi stares up at the sky. Stars twinkle amid the sea of darkness. And here we are at the center of the universe.
This world is a video game. In this real, Owie is a side character, but Owie's glitched. There's a bug in the program, and it can't be patched unless my transmission goes through. That's why Owie disappeared.
With no explanation? No goodbye?
Once Owie's gone, you're supposed to forget. That's the rule of this universe.
Well, sorry, but I won't. Yutaro and I searched the whole damn city for you.
Me?
There's something I really needed to get off my chest. All that time I spent running around town, I kept asking myself, why am I looking for her? And once I found her, what was it I wanted to say? As it turned out, I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about somebody else.
Um, like, you want to go with Owie?
Yeah, I think so. Aoi, there's something I want to tell you.
Boo boo?
I lean back. The starry night sky fills my vision. And with the lights of the town below, it's hard to tell up from down. It's almost like we're suspended, weightless, in space. I really liked the time we spent together as a trio. Then, the night you crashed at my place, suddenly everything was up close and personal, and I panicked. I was scared it was going to destroy our friendship. Which is why I said you'd never be anything more than a friend to me. In hindsight, that was a really dumb thing to say. I'm really, really sorry.
Shinichi.
It was total bullshit anyway. I've done a lot of thinking, and Aoi, you're not just a friend to.
Stop.
The word pierces my heart.
My route is just a glitch that event flag isn't supposed to trigger.
Was your smile a glitch too?
My smile?
What about your happiness? Was that all just another glitch? And your sadness? And your tears? You fell in love, pushed us away, and suffered in solitude. Are those emotions all just errors and glitches too? I'm not a god. I'm not perfect. Fuck that. Laughter, tears, sadness, joy, love, and hate. I want to feel all those things, and I want you right there with me. Over the course of searching for Aoi, I finally figured out how I really feel. I've been dying to tell her all this time. This is the whole reason I came to find her. I don't care if I can't be with Miyuki. I just want to be with.
Aoi has a favor to ask.
She interrupts me mid sentence.
Yeah.
Ow! Aoi shoves me down. Aoi? What are you doing?
Please. Aoi's battery is about to die, and by tomorrow you'll probably forget everything. Just pretend this is a dream, okay? Aoi wants to get zappy with you. Don't you want to?
I'm not interested in.
Liar.
Wait, but aren't you feeling sick? We shouldn't.
Aoi will be fine.
As she whispers, her lips twitch innocently. A sudden surge of emotion takes me. I want to show her how I feel about her. I want to kiss her. A real kiss this time, not just CPR. Owie.
Huh?
I stand up and face her. I'm in love with you. Nobody else matters to me. I choose you, Owie. All at once, her face crumples and her emotions come flooding out.
Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo boo. The signal's messed up. Shinichi's messed up. Owie. Owie. Owie got too zappy and broke. Glitched.
and the bugs can't be fixed. Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay with Aui's glitches? Laughter, tears, sadness, and joy. Is Aoi allowed to feel these things? Is Aoi allowed to love you? Aoi's too weird to be a normal girl, so you'll probably have a hard time being with me. Are you sure this is what you want? Will you love me even with all of my glitches?
I will. I do.
Oh, whoa.
A spark of.
You're
Wait.
right. I'm pretty sure that's just I don't know why my name's there, but
A spark of electricity shoots through us as our lips touch.
oh, I guess this is really her.
Aoi's wanted you for so long, so long. Aoi loves being glitchy, and Aoi will keep on glitching out of love for you.
That looked a little too wet.
There's tears and saliva. Just everything's wet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sweat.
Ew.
Pale light shines down on us from the heavens, blessing our union. We cuddle and gaze up at the sky. I can feel her warmth against my body. She's so small and precious. I just want to hold her and protect her always. But
Boo boo.
something's missing. We may have connected physically, but there's still a long way to go. Her gaze is so distant. I half wonder if she's looking at something on the other side of the universe. All that time I spent searching for you, I was thinking. I never knew the first thing about you.
Melt me.
Your likes, your dislikes, things you think about, the video games you play, and the God you believe in.
My god?
Aoi looks back up at the sky. Her gaze wanders, like she's looking in on a world I can't see, a world beyond the stars. You'll tell me, won't you?
Boo boo.
Her voice is tiny and faint, and she doesn't meet my gaze.
You and me and her, a love story.
I want to see what it says at the top, but it's too small for me to read.
Oh, I think it's just the Japanese.
I think so too, but
Yeah.
the next morning. Morning. Hey, good morning.
Boo boo.
Oh, it's Muko. You found her? Yeah, I guess I did. Awesome, I'm so happy for you.
Yutaro?
Yeah, what's up? Aoi walks right up to Yutaro and stares him in the eye.
Thank you for looking for me. Means a lot to me.
Huh? Yutaro takes one look at her smile and freezes on the spot. Uh, oh, right. Oh, I was just doing my job as the captain of the Boys and Dreams Club. Wow, somebody's embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed.
Are you sneering?
God, I hope not. By the way, Shinichi, you talked it out with her, right? Yep, sure did. Wait, then that means did you two do the do? English, please? Depending on how you answer, I might just stick a firecracker up your ass and let the nature sort itself out. Okay, look.
We got zappy.
Owie, were you eavesdropping on us? I mean, she was like right there. What does that even mean? Hey,
Yeah, like I'm kind of curious too. To what extent is Zappy?
yeah, I want to know too.
What the? Did she just fall?
What did you just... Pretty sure she was just sneezing, right, Howie? Door opens as Miyuki walks into the classroom. But her usual good morning is noticeably absent. Instead, she walks straight over to us, her lips pursed.
Boo boo. Boo boo boo.
The blood drains from Aui's face. This is the first time they've seen each other in quite some time. And now he knows Miyuki isn't happy about her little ghosting act.
Miyuki, listen, Shinichi.
Huh? Me? Yuki ignores Aoi and calls out to me instead.
Come with me.
What? But
I said, come with me.
with that, the queen bee summons me, the class nobody, right in front of everyone. Instantly, the whole room buzzes with curiosity at this unexpected plot twist.
Now hurry up.
All right, already.
Ichi.
I'll go talk to her. You wait here, okay? I call out to Aoi and then turn and leave the classroom with Miyuki. Homeroom starting, you know.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, that hurts. Quit pulling so hard.
Okay, so this is somewhat the same.
Yeah.
Um, so we go and talk in the gym, but are we gonna have the same conversation? Oh, all right.
Oh.
You know what this is about, right?
Should I?
Yesterday I told you I'd wait for you.
Oh, yeah. Everything happened so suddenly that night, I totally forgot. Before I left Miyuki behind at the batting cages, she said,
So promise you hear me. I'll be waiting.
now I remember.
I waited all night long for hours.
I'm sorry. What happened? Yuki tightens her grip on her baseball bat, which is pointed directly in my face. Yuki? I offer her a smile. She doesn't return it, not even slightly. Bat trembles with her hand. Then a memory flashes through my mind. The rumor of a student Miyuki supposedly beat to a bloody pulp.
Shinichi.
Okay, let's see. First, I found Aoi on the school roof.
The roof?
Her expression stiffens.
And then?
Huh?
Is that it?
Well, no,
You promised me, remember? You promised me you'd hear me out. Didn't you?
she's right. I did. And I'll have to tell her everything anyway if I want them to patch up their friendship. So I might as well tell her sooner rather than later. I take a deep breath. Here I go. I'm going to tell her the whole truth. I confess my feelings to Aoi.
And then,
What?
What did she mean by we got zappy? Was that just more of her nonsense, or?
She was eavesdropping? Alright then, in for a penny, in for a pound. We kissed.
Oh,
Sparks fly behind my eyelids. For a second, I have no idea what just happened. Then, belatedly, the pain of the blow kicks in. Oh, I get it. Yuki slapped me. Wait, what? What did she slap me for? Only told her I fell in love with Aoi. Well, that and the fact that we kissed. Just those two things, nothing more. So why the hell is she mad? Hey, wait! Before I can process it, Miyuki starts to walk off. I'm really sorry for forgetting about you, okay? But nothing I did gives you the right to hit me. First you drag me here, then you hit me for no reason, and now you think you can just walk off, no explanation? She whirls around, anger plain to see on her face. And yet, for some reason, her eyes are swimming with tears.
I hate you.
She storms off like a grade schooler throwing a tantrum. Her hasty footsteps fade into the gym. Meanwhile, all I can do is watch her go. Sorry I'm late.
Sorry, I'm late. I just, got slapped. All right, so this is all the same.
boo boo.
I find Aoi staring at me.
You and me and her, a love story.
I thought he was gonna, say more than just those two things, but I guess that's all he really needed to say.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
feel like context helps that situation a little bit.
Hmm.
Is it good?
Not really.
She sets her empty can on the ground. No surprise there. Aaron meows in agreement while batting around a small rubber ball. This is our first lunch without Miyuki. Naturally, that means no fancy homemade lunch either. We pull together the junk food we scored from the corner store and cafeteria, then start chowing down. It sucks.
How's your cheek?
Hmm. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Didn't realize until later that Miyuki left a big red handprint on my face for everyone to see. Current popular theory among our classmates is I must have tried to feel her up and consequently got my ass kicked.
Mm.
Much as I want to set the record straight, Miyuki hasn't been back to class since. So, with no opportunity to defend myself, I bolted straight out of the classroom as soon as the lunch bell rang. What? Wonder where Miyuki ran off to.
Great, now we gotta
Aoi
find
silently
Miyuki.
stands up. Yeah, she lifts her cell phone into the air.
Boop 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 boop.
Still no service?
Maybe God's just gone.
She starts to transmit much once more. Maybe it's just her way of praying. She was always ostracized by our class. She spent every night sleeping in a manga cafe. She couldn't fit in the real world, so she needed a world of her own. She needed a god to make her reality into a video game. Can her god still save her? Or will her prayers go unanswered?
Hello? Oh, hello.
Huh?
Miyuki?
We're not just seeing things, are we? No, of course not. We were waiting for you.
Brought a boxed lunch. Want some?
Yes, please. And how about you, Aoi?
This is weird.
Yep.
Aoi can't.
Aren't you hungry?
Aoi can't eat it.
Aoi, hey.
Hold it right there.
Boop boop.
Aoi tries to run, but Miyuki stops her.
Where do you think you're going? I know you're hungry.
Aoi's glitched. The glitch made me fall in love with Shinichi, but Shinichi belongs with you. And Aoi was supposed to be your friend, which means Aoi betrayed you. So Aoi can't be friends with you anymore.
We aren't friends.
Miyuki?
We're besties.
Besties?
Best friends. Way closer than regular friends. You and Shinichi are both so important to me. How could I not want the two of you to be happy?
But you...
You think I'm lying? Alright then, I'll prove it to you.
Prove it how?
With this.
She holds up a boxed lunch with... Good God, is that 4 tears?
She slapped us in the face and now she's gonna feed us.
Yep.
Maybe she's just... Never mind.
Her way of dealing with it, I guess.
Maybe that's just her kink. I slap people and then I feed them. After I heard you two hooked up, I went home to make all my best dishes.
You went home for this?
Don't report me to the teachers, okay?
She grins mischievously, the sort of grin she'd originally never let show in class.
Miyuki? Can you really forgive everything Aoi's done?
You can't help who you fall in love with. Isn't that right, Shinichi?
Yeah, sure is.
Miyuki? Thank you so much. Miyuki, you're the best. Aoi loves you so much.
Aoi throws her arms around Miyuki and starts to sob.
Now, come on, don't cry.
No, you don't understand. These are happy tears.
Trust me, I know.
Miyuki strokes Aoi's hair as she trembles, but her gaze is somewhere distant, somewhere far beyond the furthest reaches of the sky.
What
Okay,
about you?
guys. Let's have ourselves a feast. Eat up, yay food. The three of us sit on top of the roof with our little banquet. Been a while since we last had the chance to do this, and man, I miss this flavor.
Num num num. How is it? Is it good? Super mega good. This is the best of the whole world.
Please, you're exaggerating. What about you, Shinichi?
Absolutely exquisite.
Thanks. Oh, and be sure to savor that rolled omelet, got it?
This here? Nom nom nom. It's really good. Wait, it tastes a little different from usual.
That's because I poisoned it. Oh,
I think that actually happened.
that must be the secret ingredient I added.
I guess so.
Poison.
Man, this really hit the spot. I haven't eaten a decent home cooked meal in ages.
And it's about to be your last. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Pizza style toast with ketchup, cheese, corn, and ham. What the fuck
What?
is that?
What is that?
Damn millennials.
What about you, Owie?
Toast with ketchup, cheese, corn, and ham. Pizza style.
I somehow doubt that's a coincidence.
Well, I couldn't let Aoi stay in that manga cafe forever, so.
You don't have to explain yourself.
Boop boop. Wanna spend the night with us, Miyuki? We could have a threesome.
What?
We can make it a slumber party. It'll be fun.
What are you saying? Can't possibly spend the night at a boy's house. Ridiculous. Unthinkable.
You and me could cuddle together?
No, thank you.
But everyone wants to cuddle too.
What? Cuddling with Eru?
Aoi glances at the kitten playing with his rubber ball.
Well, maybe.
Very fuzzy.
Ugh.
And warm.
Ah.
Toe beans.
Ugh. Shinichi, please. Please let me.
Actually, I love the idea of a threesome. Sorry, for your own good, I have to put my foot down. You and I both know you wouldn't be able to sleep a wink.
Also, because, she's allergic?
Yeah. Miyuki starts to pout. Somehow it feels like the three of us are finally back to normal. Why couldn't he say yes, though? What's wrong with the sleepover party?
I don't know.
Boo boo. No, like this. Every do it like Awie's doing it.
Sitting up on top of the roof, I watch over Aoi playing with Eru down on the lower level. Apparently, Aoi's trying to teach Eru to match her pose.
What is she doing down there?
I think she's trying to imitate one of those beckoning cat statues.
What does she get out of it?
No idea, but knowing her, there's gotta be something she sees in it.
I feel bad for Eru having to put up with that nonsense.
She sighs.
Why does she force it? She should just be herself.
Right back at you. Bestie's my ass. Seriously, don't push yourself.
I'm doing it for my own sake. I want to do this.
Alright. Miyuki's so mature. In fact, she's so self-disciplined it's a little worrying.
I'm sorry about earlier. I was confused and I lashed out and
It hurt like hell, you know.
I'm really sorry.
And it left a mark, too. I didn't realize until after I got back to the classroom, and now everyone's gossiping about it.
I'll clear things up with them.
Thanks, I'd appreciate it. I want to live my life outside of the limelight, and to that end, I need Miyuki's help. So I appreciate that she's willing to cooperate. A lot, actually. And yet, something about it doesn't feel right. She seems like a completely different person now compared to this morning when she slapped me. Could she really have come around to the idea in just a few short hours?
Hey, Shinichi,
Yuki's dark hair dances in the breeze.
do you believe in fate?
Fate?
Yeah. There are so many paths in life. Choose A, choose B. Is it a coincidence that brought you here to this moment? Or were you pulled here by the strings of fate?
I disagree. To me, there are no choices in life. Ah, my old pet theory. What ifs don't exist? Oh, if only I'd done this, if only I'd picked that. That's just hindsight talking. In reality, I could never have chosen differently. There's no such thing as free will. It's the synapses in my brain that make the choices for me. But if you want to call that fate, then sure.
Gotcha.
She's smiling now. I've known her long enough that I can tell.
So do you, even if you started your whole life over again, you'd still fall in love and end up with the same person? Is that right?
Yeah, basically.
Promise me.
Out of nowhere, she grabs my hand.
Promise me you believe in eternal love.
Where did this come from?
Promise me.
Eternal love? That seems a little extreme.
I'm trying to get out of this.
You're hurting me.
Sorry, but
Despite her apology, she makes no effort to let go.
please, if you promise me this one thing, it'll be all the strength I need. Just this one thing, and I'll do anything for you, okay? So promise me that love is eternal.
Business is booming.
What? What are you, the stock market? What are you doing down there?
In the distance, I can hear Howie talking absently to herself. If two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal.
Oh.
There's no way I believe in that stupid legend. But I want to believe in my love for Howie. This is awkward, but I guess.
I mean, I
Oh.
don't have any other choice, so I
Yeah, we
shouldn't.
promise.
I guess so.
I promise.
Good, thank you. No matter what happens, always believe that love is eternal, okay?
Okay. Something about the way she worded that bugs me. Seriously, where did that come from all of a sudden?
Miyuki, you're acting sus.
Just a little bit. Today we're at a bookstore in the middle of the shopping district.
Is this that evening, or is this a new day? Like, new day, but at evening.
It seems like it's a new day just because he said today and not like later.
Right,
Although it does look like the evening.
right. Reason I ask is because I think this is a good stopping point
Oh yeah,
for
that's a good
what's
point.
for what's happened so far. So, uh, we'll save.
I guess Shinichi and Aoi are gonna live for now. I like sincerely thought she poisoned the food.
I know. She's like, that's the secret ingredient.
The secret
Aw.
ingredient is arsenic.
Oh no. Well, we'll have to see where this goes. Miyuki's acting a little sus, but again, nothing psychological horror yet.
Not quite.
So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
It's definitely leading up to it.
It is for sure. So we'll see what happens in the next episode.
All right, we'll see you later, everyone.
Bye bye.